That's...
Oh, they did. Hey, thanks.
Hey.
If the power dies, it's not my fault.
It's your fault.
No, it's technology's fault.
It's your fault.
No.
So yeah. So like I can make space on my drive, and then OBS struggles. So at the moment it is 8 hours of footage. 8 hours of footage is available.
Like space, yeah.
A few seconds ago when I looked at the Discord to say yes and looked back, it said 40 hours. So OBS can't make up its mind of how much space is available on my device. I'm going to believe 8 hours is closer to the thing, but I'm going to guess less. I think there should be enough for, like, the session.
Yeah. To explain what I've been doing, building.
Yes.
The same thing that I've been doing, like literally the same process that I sent you as a reminder.
The 1001 copper machines.
It's 1,000 quartz machines, or silicon machines more specifically. And I'm literally just at the process where I'm now plugging everything in, and it should be quotation marks good.
Yes, well remember that both my flyer and my trains require power, so if you take power off me, I am stranded.
You say that when your flyer's been sat still for a while. Oh wait. Oh, you didn't mean drone.
No, I meant my actual flying machine, as in the thing I used to zip around.
You've got feet?
I've got my little car as well, but I'm not entirely sure if my little car is faster than running.
Well, after I've sorted out this, I'm gonna have to go... I'll go back to the base, and then I'm gonna see what nuclear power's like. Because we got nuclear, like, stuff to make nuclear power that's just been sat there for, like, 12 years, right? Oh.
Dave.
What's happening here? Why is that so full?
Love and affection?
Oh no, I think I meant to make a new pole and I accidentally just connected it to a new thing.
It's so weird when you get into / over a certain region and all the air changes colour. So like this area over here at the bottom right makes the sky blue. And then the area right in the middle with the tall, like, disco ball trees and the plants that get in the way of my track in terms of visually. That makes the sky all pink. And I mean like a dark blue when I say blue, because it's blue normally.
Just come to where I am. You just get dark shades of darkness.
Oh yeah, the swamp.
Yeah, and I hate it. Because when it gets slightly dark, like nighttime dark, you just can't see now.
And out. Ooh.
Right. So, question, what is up with this? Has this now been blocked by the fact that it can't get water outwards? If that's the answer, that's fine. Yeah, okay. So now we've been stalled by water, which is fine. We knew this was going to happen. I just didn't prepare for it. Oh, I forgot about it until I got over here, and then, yeah. Organization. So, how many of these can we make? Make 10.
Are you making the super fuel, by the way?
No.
After someone told us that it was really, really efficient.
They told us it was more efficient, and no.
Okay.
Because that's a bit more effort. I don't have that in me right now. I'm still...
Oh, it's the second blue flying guy.
Like, the main reason I haven't touched anything like that is because I'm not currently, like... What's the word? It's not a requirement for an objective right now.
Uh-huh.
That's how I base most of my jobs on. Do I have a quest?
Pink World!
Is that like the Blossom World?
Yeah, up here.
Oh, yeah. Is there enough space for these guys?
And then I've just got things spawning in and spawning out at different rates. In some places trees appear, in some places they disappear, and I can't decide if it's just because of the range or because it's actually decided that you did something to the trees. I think it's range though.
I'd probably go with range. I don't destroy that many trees.
But it does it sometimes with the slugs, where I'll walk up to a slug and then at the last minute it'll disappear because you've actually already picked up the slug.
Mm-hmm.
It will be good for your viewers, but I've decided I'm not taking myself if I need to blow my nose. I keep forgetting to unmute my mic when I come back.
Yeah, I understand that.
And I can put out my sound and my
12 times.
visuals. But...
No, I'm just gonna do it this way. I'm just gonna hope going down doesn't matter. So any complaints to send to random workings on YouTube?
Yeah. Not that it really matters, it's mostly because of the continually blocked nose. It's not, like, sometimes it's not even the fact that I actually need to blow my nose, it's just I get the sensation of needing to. Which is more annoying, in all honesty. God, why is there a hole in the floor there?
If it was me, it wasn't me.
No, it's probably me deleting something. It's just really weird.
Yeah, when you tend to delete stuff, it just loves to like be a pain.
I have to come back up here anyway. Just leave that. No. You'll have to go along all your tracks just to make sure they're all playing.
Well, people shouldn't be walking around the tracks.
Eh?
People shouldn't be walking on tracks.
Oh, because I said the went half. Okay.
Yeah. That cruise. Seven worse. I need 700 screws. Can I make 700 screws here? No. Oh no, yeah I can. Oh, I'm not making 700 screws.
It'll take you forever.
Yep, I didn't realize how often, like, how many it does it to.
I'm assuming you were thinking of doing it manually.
Yep. I'm not good at maths, never mind.
Right.
Hi. Okay. I go. Wait. Wait. Stop being a pen. Keep being such a nuisance, pipe. Okay, the pipes are in. Just gonna do this. For the current time being, as I don't really want to put so much water in this. Right. There is 4,800, so each of these technically has a time of 20 minutes. God damn it. That's not enough time. Oh no, are you working properly, game? Is there problems everywhere?
I hope not.
Why is your output not working? Wait, you go to here. Okay, this thing goes to here.
Don't
Have
commit
I not plugged
until
any
you've
of this
actually
in?
figured out if that is the right distance.
That makes sense. I didn't plug any of it in.
I think you are near enough. I just can't decide if you're slightly side or if you're actually in the middle. Yeah. Might be going a bit too low. Am I too high here? Yeah. I might merge just by 2.
What you're telling me is you're precisely too high.
Easy. No, we're okay. Fall asleep. Ah, itchy nose.
I forgot that, but that's because of the spicy pizza I just had. I still got pepper going through my brain.
Yeah, I need to stop like making recordings and start actually dealing with them. But obviously that's dictated by my other computer and how fast it can actually process the videos. And then also about me getting them set up, which generally after I've got like the first few sorted and I've figured out the settings is generally okay.
Alright. So now... what are you gonna do? Time to climb a conveyor belt. Never mind, I didn't bring any aluminium. I'm going to check upstairs though, because that should be a lot of aluminium prepared. I'm just going to get my teeth.
He didn't say teeth. It did sound like it, but he didn't say that.
I told her who's like a dear mate. Like a dear mate. Obviously, you. That would be. Oh, we're finished on that as well. Nice.
Wish it's come down properly. Oh well. You want to play that game, are you, Mr. Krabs? Oh no, your curve is too bad until I make you do it manually. I don't want. Oh. Thank God. I should with that one.
It's kind of just Jesus going downwards.
Could I have brought this along? It needs to turn it 1, 2, 3 at least.
Ah! It's gonna take a while.
What's sharp about that?
Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Apologies.
For what?
If you could hear the tapping. I know my mic sometimes. My mic picks up tapping on my keyboard and stuff when I listen back to it. So. I just need more a la carte, and there's conveyor belts just going past me, so I'm just spamming pick up. Wait, have I filled the train? No. I didn't fill the train, did I?
Are you touching my trains?
No, did I fill the train? That's my question. The conveyor belts is just... Oh no, the train's picking up, that's why.
Don't scare me! If you're
That scared me, I thought I already broke down.
random breaking trains when I'm the train meister.
I never said breaking. You're the one that heard breaking. I said filled.
No, you said there's something wrong.
No, I said wrong.
Yeah.
No, no evidence.
If I had my replay buffer back, you'd have it back.
There's potentially a thing on Twitch, but I can't be asked. I'm just gonna accept that one. I just all the conveyor belts stopped up here. I was like, oh, interesting.
No, I did not want you to go sideways. I wanted to go down.
Right, now that process is working, I can link them back up and then just accept that and look at nuclear power. Actually, I don't even know how much power we're using, so like, I might not need to look at nuclear power. But that's going to be what I'm going to look at.
What are you listening to?
Can't remember which. Sanctum 1.
You're making a very similar sound to the goat music, which I currently have playing, which I think I might stop shortly.
The what?
Wait, where the hell did my...
Wait, are you listening to goat music? Oh.
Yeah, I bought a boombox last time.
Yeah, goat is definitely one that you don't want to listen to for too long. You get back to the beginning one and then it's like, what?
Oh, early on there, do 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 do, which is the one I recognised, I think, from the original advert.
Oh wait, I guess you don't have all the... Do you have all the music or not?
Yeah, I have all of them.
Oh.
You bought them. I went to the shop to see if I needed to, but they're just in my menu.
Yeah, yeah. So you've got Deep Rock Galactic as well, I guess.
Yeah. Things are doing weird things again, Christopher.
Yes?
No, I just want to tell you that.
Hey, I can't stop the game being weird. All I can say is the game is weird and accept it.
Why must you do this?
Yes.
It refuses to do something. I don't want to be anything but flat. Actually, I think this might make it slightly better for me. If I allow a little bit of curving at the end. Pitch in the boombox. See if I can get Spotify up. I'm going to see if I can get Spotify as a source and put it through a different line so that I can remove it if necessary, because I'm just going to listen. I'm not going to listen to Miku. I'm going to listen to something called Backing Track, which is supposed to be royalty free, and it's by Epos Vox's group. It's quite good. The latest lot is chip rock stuff.
Nuclear power plant. I'm just gonna quickly Satisfactory. I just want to know how much ingoing it needs. Is the most pain. Dimensions, no. Build, no. I don't even know what I make. What do I make?
Right, we're going to use this new
Do I even make anything?
beta called audio capture.
So we're gonna go over there, we're gonna cry a bit, and we're gonna have fun.
That is pushing up my normal audio, but that's I captured. Let's just go fix that. And mixer. Let's make it so Spotify just goes to my headset.
Wait, what? I don't know if I'm making fuel orbs over here. I just know I'm making something. I can't remember what I'm making. That is just too much.
Out.
Someone's like, because people.
I'm now doing audio. This feels more like a live stream adjustment thing.
Yeah.
But I'm doing it now. I don't. Yeah. Okay. Manta off on Spotify.
Someone has done a massive map making nuclear power plants.
Want it on any of these tracks?
That's way too big.
Which track? Oh, put it through 5, because... What is my PC? 6 is my Discord chat. I reckon 5, because I'm not going to be on my PC at the same time as my mixer. Which is my PS5 chat. Or it shouldn't be. If I'm chatting on PS5, I shouldn't be.
I think we're making that.
Doing this. What are my VLs? Technical stuff in the middle of a recording. I just closed the document I was opening. Ew. For the fact that my game is paused while I'm doing this, you could just be enjoying scenery.
The game doesn't pause.
My game is in a pause menu, so you've got the audio view, which makes the image less cool looking.
Okay.
Right, here we go. Let's put filters on this. We want to put a compressor on. Down compressor.
I will probably quickly turn around and not be arsed with this. In about 2 seconds if
And
we
a
have to make a
limiter.
case. I'm unsure what we make down here.
5 to 1. Make the threshold 27. Do a tap. Release.
That's in case uranium cells. And ow.
Oh,
Pardon me.
minus 24. I always forget there's a minus in front of it. And then start again.
Nah, that's an amount of effort I can't really do.
Then I want it to sit.
Our power's fine, it only spikes at 18k. It hasn't spiked high enough to bother. I don't think random's gonna add that much to it. I don't think the trains add too much.
Can I put the Spotify straight into the... What am I not adding? To what now?
Oh, I'm saying you're not gonna add too much to the power usage.
I don't know how much train stations spike things, so probably not on purpose.
Logistics? No. How's about
The digital... The speakers is the one I use for Discord. The digital output is the digital, which is where the game is. I could set them to my... Yeah, let's set
my
it to the
estimation is you would
headphone.
spike it by 1,000 and I don't... Like, unless it spikes at the worst time, I think I'm fine.
I can't hear that now, which is good. And I don't see it coming in on other tracks. Also good. So now, if I set this, monitor, I should... So it's, at the moment it's sending it to the headphones of my microphone, which of course is not plugged into anything.
Yeah.
So if I monitor and output, I should hear it at the same level everyone
Look at
is.
all that aluminium.
Right. So I'll start again. So this is from a Spotify album called Backing Track. It's literally just called Backing Track, and it's a public playlist. It's got lots of music. I think it's royalty-free music by lots of different artists who are all basically streamers and stuff. Want you to get stuff, and I quite like a couple of the newer ones. So at the moment they seem to be doing a lot of chiptune stuff.
Yeah,
but I quite like,
good.
and then the rock music's quite good. I'm not too into some of the synth rock, but some of the synth rock. So I'm going to play this playlist as my background music for this song. I'm going to have it hopefully
What is
lower than the
you
game
guys?
music, which I'm going to now edit. I'm going to remove the music out of the game, but leave the effect and everything. Turn off sounds such as eating, drinking, etc. Huh. Anyway.
Which one was the one I wasn't using? Was it the second one? Yeah, it was the second one.
Okay, so the boombox counts not as music, but as an effect. But anyway. Do. Maybe you have to make the curb first. Oh, for heaven's sake, I did not turn right.
Yes, we did it.
This will be a good test just of this Spotify setup.
Yeah.
But yeah, basically there's a new... I think it's specifically for things like Spotify, but there's a new OBS source type, which is just called Applications Audio.
Oh yeah. So that only captures the audio of a certain application, basically.
Yeah. So at the moment I've got it capturing my Spotify application.
Yeah, I get that.
It does mean I've got more applications open,
Yeah.
but that just tells me that one day I need a dual PC setup, really. Which, you know, could be my next time I upgrade my PC. One PC, so I have constant stream and a much bigger internal hard drive just for capturing video rather than my external hard drive. And then my other computer for processing things on the go. And you need two like really high-powered PCs that can work independently. Did you break something? Why are you breaking?
It's not exactly broke, but I stood on the train, so it didn't end up dropping the stuff on the train. It just, the stuff appeared on the train. Though I feel like the game's gonna crash because I'm standing on a train.
I don't think it will. I think you will get thrown off, though.
Hi, oh, Silver, away!
Where are you getting the train to?
Home?
You can't just sit in the train itself, even if you're not driving.
But it looks cooler when you're on top of it.
Tell me when you get thrown off, / if you get thrown off.
So far I haven't. I'm on the chicane. I think it's called a chicane.
The chicane is where it turns left and then turns right.
Yeah. It's doing it a lot. Kinda. I don't think they call wiggly wham like an actual term, so I went for chicane.
I do think that the naming convention of this backing track stuff is after games as well. So like the first one's called like Gravity Rush, the first song of one of the sets of tracks.
I just know because it's Gravity Rush again.
Yeah, I know someone. Well.
Yeah, so it's basically they are music that like.
And then like there's an entire one called The Slayer, which I'm pretty sure is Doom. Mega Buster. Rockman. Skill Tree.
I was gonna say Mega Buster's Mega Man.
Dr. Light.
Rockman? That's Mega Man, is okay. What's Rockman?
Then there's some high speed ones. Burnout.
Yeah.
Plus Ultra. Weapon X.
Yeah.
LFG. Ultima.
Do you know
So
what?
it's a mixture of anime and games references in there.
I was gonna say LFG. That just makes me think of like the.
Looking for great.
Do you remember the old comic that had like Richard the Warlock in and stuff like that?
Yes.
That just because that's called LFG, isn't it?
Yes, because it's supposed to be a parody of.
Yeah.
Looking for a
And
break.
they did a song for him as well. Because they're part of I don't know what the parody is of because I can't remember, but it's Slaughter Your World.
It's
the parody
part
name.
of your world. It's Little Mermaid.
Yeah, that's it. Something like that. Right. So, what am I making slow, and how do I make it fast? Right, pressurized cubes. We're gonna turn you off. Turn you off. We don't need pressurized cubes anymore.
All I can hear is you saying ice cubes.
Pressurized cubes.
Fresh ice cubes, got you.
So then I can turn off this road.
Yeah, fresh ice cubes here.
I say I can turn off the road. I can't even see the road, so you know. Where was that going to? Not this one. Not this one. Is it? Oh my god, okay. How am I supposed to connect that to that? Does that work?
Here we go flying, folks. A
Yeah,
treat
right, okay.
for the viewers.
What's the rate
You can
of this?
pet it now!
Are you talking about the green red thing?
The big blue thing in the sky.
Oh, you can pet that.
Yeah, I'm on its back. I'm petting it.
Shock.
I mean, to be honest, I'm actually on its back and staying on its back, which I'm sure last time was impossible. I'm sure you slowly jittered off it last time. I'm doing a lot of experimentation while playing Satisfactory in terms of my OBS, so I'm not changing anything right now, but like I had this entire period where I was changing gear at the same time.
At worst, this is a practice for like if you ever want to like it's not a practice as in like I know you already stream, but it's like another test, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, everything I do at the moment is testing. It feels really bad because basically I like get most of the way through the series and like 2 or 3 times during that series I'll change the sound setup. It's like I did a recent change of I realised that 15 lufs is okay if I'm talking, but it's not okay for like Satisfactory would never be okay at 15 lufs. That's really loud, and then if I talk, my voice at that point in time is louder, much louder, so it can come across. I think that's a worse experience. So I've like said that I need to have, when I'm not talking, the lufs needs to be about my -23, which for listeners is basically average loudness. Oh, right, I need my hands on me for this.
What random said.
But YouTube basically starts compressing your stuff at -14 lufs, which is -14 dB basically. So if you go above that, it starts cropping off your volume. But like I said, lufs is average, so it doesn't if you've got like loud talking, but you still have quite low parts. But yeah. So I think -24, which is about the middle point of all other stuff, based on values I've got. So like, your game focus apparently should be -16 to -26 dBs. And your background music, it should be around -24 to -30. But I'm never sure if those values are correct, because sometimes the stuff sounds too loud to me. But I think that's also because I'm using headphones. And the headphones always seem to make things louder. I think that's why I didn't catch the fact that my stuff was so low originally. I've just realised I'm gonna have to jump off you at some point in time. But yeah, so minus 23 when I'm not talking, when me and other people are talking, closer to it moves closer to the minus 14. Especially when I'm talking, because I've got my loudness, which higher so you can actually understand me regardless of what's being said. Do you happen to go over this line at any point in time? I think you do. I'm just worried about getting down because I don't have an actual set of flying things on my legs.
I'm just trying to work out if I can just double everything. Or I can just hit it, F it and just double everything.
I want just this thing. I think this is non-negotiable.
That is a wire use slow. Use the slow process. You can have...
I'm going to try and jump off it when it gets back to where I jumped onto it. But I'm not sure if that'll be close enough to my burn tracks for me to get power. So I might hurt myself.
I realise you made a mistake if you'd done that with your power jack pack. I didn't realise that when you were talking about it. I'm just like, I don't have a power jack pack. I'm like, what?
Yeah. I need to be close enough to the train track for me to get a power signal.
I might just try boost.
Thank you!
Something.
I was close enough to jump off the back of it and grab hold of the energy from the train tracks.
I might just boost resources. See.
Oh!
What? Let me do the search pack.
Gravity rip. Are you talking about like a tabletop or?
What?
'Cause I know somebody who's made something.
Wait, did you say gravity rip or gravity rush?
Gravity rush.
Gravity rush is a computer game.
Okay, I know somebody who made a RPG, and I think it's like named Gravity something.
Could be Gravity Falls. That. Yeah, Gravity Rush is one that was on PS. Was it only on PS Vita? Oh, it had a reuse thing, but it's basically about like you can redo the gravity where you are, or something like that.
Okay, the one I'm on about the RPG is like car racing, but obviously a futuristic car racing one.
Car racing RPG.
Yeah, and it's not just about on track; it's off track stuff as well.
Like Gravity Rush is a game that I want to play at some point. Oh no, wait. Oh, it's 5 hour. Why is it a 5-hour video? Oh, it's gameplay.
Are you looking for the RPG? Yeah, you did host it.
No, I just want to send you a picture of the Gravity Rush. That one works. I'll go for that. I'll go for the PS3 one. Even though we're in a chat. I don't think it's. I think it got moved to a different console as well.
Oh, I remember that. Didn't that one like have one thing and then it got like canned as an idea before the second one came out or something? Or they were going to make a second one or a third one or something and it got canned.
There's supposedly Gravity Rush 2 stuff, so I assume Gravity Rush 2 came out. But it might. Is it only Japanese? Is it randomly just Japanese? But I think it's a puzzle game, if I remember. Or it might not be a puzzle game, it might be a fighting game.
Off
like,
into the sky again.
But Gravity RPG.
Yeah, it was Luke Westaway from
Gravity
Oxford?
Rip?
Might be.
That's literally like one of the first suggestions, so I'm going with that. It looks kind of like sci-fi from the only picture that I can see, but like,
Try again. I'm very glad that I do have a power jetpack when the game decides to send me up.
Looks cool. I just noticed that I still have my like old stream open because I needed to see a certain part of the stream. Do I like? I guess I'm just gonna eat these tickets. So I'm just gonna eat some tickets.
Eat them all!
I just want
For
to basically
fiber!
boost the process so that yes, it might be overhauled eventually, but this will just.
Well, like I said, it's just the cosmetic stuff and the parts that you can buy now because I've bought all the bits and bobs for building.
Well, once we finish the thing, I can just put the objective-based things into the main machine, like into the Candy Crush. I don't know, my mind said Candy Crush, and
Just
that's
call
what
it
you got.
mulcher. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, this will just like.
I don't know how that's. I don't know how that thing's sending stuff to HQ when we've got to have the big old elevator. You know, whatever they're using to sync stuff, can't they use that in transporting things off the planet?
Sorry, I've been distracted by the fact that there's like one part of our machines is going slow. And I'm just like.
Probably because nothing in that area is. If you're back at
No.
base, nothing in that area is made to perform properly.
No, it's not that. It's more the fact that we make one machine's worth of it, and I'm just like, I don't want to go through that process of doing it right now. I'm trying to think where this first machine is being made.
No thinking. You get your tea already.
Yeah. Is the automated wiring which is having problems? Where's the automated wiring come from? This way.
But that too is too small.
Right, you're connected to automated wiring. Okay, you guys are having problems with cables. Are you connected to the... You look like you're connected to the Great Cable Highway, so...
Cable highway.
I don't know, it's just a lot of cables just going in lots of directions, and I'm like... Yes.
Spaghetti junction.
Yeah, basically. I'm just like...
I wish we could get something to call trains to us rather than having to build station.
I wish I was a punk rocker with flowers in my hair. 76 away now.
Is my train going to be able to get to me if I call it to the station? They're very, very particular about doing directions. I mean, if it goes backwards along the tracks, yes.
Are you making cable?
Will it do that though? Because I don't think they will.
That is a lot of cable. Catrium, are you being used somewhere, or can I nick Catrium? Oh, you've been used up there.
I'm gonna say, isn't that like one of your biggest things? That...
It's just one of my
Ringer,
biggest
I
things.
need you up here, please. Where am I? I think I'm in the west. Because I've named them that way, it kind of sounds like I'm in like the upper west of like London or something. Or America.
An actual train station.
Is the train coming or is it having trouble? It says it's operational. Oh, right, yeah, I left it on the ramp tonight, which means it'll be perfectly fine coming back up the ramp.
You guys making too much over here.
Oh yeah, I was wrong about Hatsune
Hatsune
Miku. It is actual proper words. Just obviously it's Japanese.
As I said, it's definitely gonna be proper words. Yeah.
Well, I didn't think it was. I think it was like synthetic voice, but not necessarily words.
Yeah. Are you just not plugged in, you two? I hate coming back to my old places because I see that I didn't do something correct. Like this one,
Yes.
3 of the different things that make catering wires would not be, well, 2 weren't plugged in and 1 didn't even have the conveyor belt going into it.
That's probably because you did them in batch and didn't properly check. I've done that before where I've made a batch of things and then realised I only wired up like 2 of the items.
This is why I keep going back through. This is why, like, earlier I was flying through my areas just to double check that no lights are red, basically. Yellow
yeah, but
is
they can
also a
be.
problem, but...
Wait, is it red? They can be red when they're not working, though, can't they? Or are they yellow?
Red means no power. Yellow means that it's not working efficiently.
No, I think it just means it's not doing anything.
No,
Not efficient.
so...
I don't think yellow has anything to do with efficiency.
It does. So, well...
Every time I come up on here and I'm like, oh, it'll take ages for the complete phase 4 stuff to be completed, I'm like, wow, we got really far on the phase 4 stuff.
Basically, like,
I think it's simply just the amount of time.
No. So, the reason that it might turn yellow, so say, like, I'm on this thing and it's yellow right now, the reason it's yellow might not be because it's efficient, like, it might be efficient in its numbers, but its output, like, where it's going, isn't efficient enough. So, like, this copper
yeah, because it's backed up.
Is yellow because it's backed up.
Yes, so it's not working, as in it's not doing anything. Or it's not working as in it's broke.
Yeah, but it can be, it's like, red is broke, yellow is not.
Yeah.
But yellow can be seen as it does have power, but it's not getting anything. There we go, why one of those ones up there was yellow, but actually wasn't working at all. Alright, now look at this catering. Also, I made it so the catering wire now works way too efficiently, which is good. Right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Something I do not like about the power is the wire doesn't necessarily think, oh, I'm going to be Catrium wire. Or so, like, if you go from a level 4 stand, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to make a level 4 stand that you link to. If you link to, like, the wall ones and stuff. Really annoying. I found that when I was doing one of the levels of the factory.
Alright, I can't touch any of this Catrium. Good to know.
You know, it says 9 hours of stuff available before my disk is full.
So,
All sorts of confused.
So that third thing might be done more efficiently. It's the first thing which is the current problem, and I'm so annoyed at it because it's the first thing. And it's still bad. Right, so there's the wiring. What is the problem with the wiring? I already looked at this, but it's cables. I need the cables. More cables in the system. Is there any Catrium I can steal? What is the closest Catrium? that's catering. That's probably been fully used effectively. I think that was a later catering that I nicked. Right. Let us be stupid.
Oh, don't. Oh.
Nope. Impossible. Have to only be stupid.
Rigger, please now come to the off-glass. Half is invalid. No. Okay, it's figured out it's not valid. Whee! Right, I'm gonna get on the train. Now it take me from here back to station 23. And then then see if there's any places that need lots and lots of traffic lights on them.
Alright, we got stuff to make that. Do we have enough cabling and pole stuff? Can I do everything copper wire? I can nick. Yep. Cool. And then we just need this stuff. So let's go nick some of that from the main house.
Main house in the middle of our factory. Main house.
I need fuel as well, so I'll get that before I get the main house stuff.
Oh, the train should be, that's weird.
Hmm? What about a train?
What should Rigger arrive?
By the way, you can be really happy.
Yay!
I've got 3 of the double-sized storage containers with computers in.
Yay!
Just been sat there for ages. Do I just collect? Oh. Okay, true. Is it easy to make it through water? No, it's not. It's worse to make it through water. Okay, it's not worse, but it is worse.
They changed the name of Station 23.
We'll deal with that.
If I could, if it wasn't too much trouble, I would try and figure out how to make it so you can see that. So you could see what Spotify playlist was playing, but I think that's. I don't really want to mess with plugins, but it would be a plugin, definitely.
Definitely a plugin.
Wait, hold on. There should be a thing there. Train, stop.
I'd say if you were using Spotify, like, you could just also use the,
There
like,
should be a point between here.
you could just snip the bottom of the, like, you know what it shows you in the bottom
You
right
can
left,
have,
it's
like, smaller versions of them.
well, yeah, that's probably a smarter way, but I'd literally just, like, snip it. Like, you know, like, use the Alt key and just crunch it down all the way to just a picture. And put that in, like, the bottom left corner or something. Or right, or whatever direction you want. Which one again? Okay, I'm going this one. I'm hoping there's some electric on the way.
Okay, go right there.
If there isn't, that might be annoying. When I say on the way, I hope it's close. Like, there is a thing that I could literally just like pump to this and use this water.
Yeah, the train is far too loud.
Oh.
Is there an audio thing for... No, there isn't a cars one.
What is 600 divided?
There's a factory volume one which I'll turn down. Oh, that has a lot more subsettings. Equipment. Can I change? Okay. This has a lot of stuff you can change. Effects, just consumables. There's no way to turn down rates. Solidify that, please. I've turned down the factory sounds to half. Factory won't be as loud when I walk through it. I'm not sure that'll affect
That
trade though.
sounds smart. Like, this is its 12 per minute, but we're not using 12 per minute of this. So, more effective overall? But if we use the 600 Catrium, we need 600 water. It's a simple thing. But then we need 25 refineries. We need so much rubber. Wait, why?
Is that the one that I need to change it? Yeah, it is. Change of plan trade. Why do you stop at this station?
Refineries. Into...
Actually, no. I want you to go to Ringer because then I can find you there.
15 per minute.
You'll figure out the way, I'm sure. Or you won't, one of the two. You might end up going a very long way around, but I'm pretty sure you'll get caught at least when you get near Amsterdam.
300. Then you'll 20. So it's 20 instructors. 100. I don't know how much rubber I've got going through the system. I don't know if I could be asked trying to sort out how much rubber I've got. Do I just do that? Basically times that by 2, so it's 20 into 40 and cons. And
I'll flip flopping, yeah. This is out.
40 times 30.
Where's it in?
Yes, I'll just do this. I won't do this because that's way too much for the amount that I need, I think.
I need to decide which way this road is supposed to be going. This puts... Yeah, because this gets you to that side quicker. So yeah, this wants to be an out. Just to get you on that left side faster.
Oh, this is where we are. That's fine.
But yeah, at the moment the backing track Spotify list has 14 hours worth of songs on it.
Nice.
Obviously, like I said, I'm not particularly fond of some of the synth rock.
Yeah.
And there's some others that I just don't care for, which I think is just a case of taste rather than being good.
Yeah, it doesn't hit your mix with your vibe. Oh, why did I get a message of that loudness? You calm down, mister.
Yeah.
What was that? Alright.
What are you here for? Who are you?
I was like, my name's Egg.
Oh, this is Ringer.
I'm here to collect Catrium. This random spot. Wow. Wow. I just bought something like that. You just not and say you did. Oh. Mate, you're obstructing the construction yard, please jog on.
Bless you.
Dagger. Dagger. Oh. Do you understand? What?
So you didn't go and get your tea?
You say?
So you didn't go and get your tea?
No, I did. That was Mum's text, the mobile text that came half an hour after. I'm sure she messaged me somewhere saying tea on stairs. Except my phone is being duddy and it's not actually showing me in Messenger that she messaged me yet.
Are you okay?
Oh.
No, you're not reading it. You're full of box, like. Are you okay?
Wait, a ringer?
Ringer's my
Wait.
trade. Who appears to have
What?
gone AWOL.
Isn't that coal on bauxite?
Yeah, this is coal on bauxite, and I'm wondering where the hell Ringer went. Ringer's going the long way round.
I haven't got anywhere that spell makes bauxite. But I don't know where I'm going with this. I need to go to some water. I guess I could go that way. How far this way do I have to go?
Doing that? You should be doing that. You should be doing that because I mean, I need to change this road anyway because it's not right. That's an improvement for later. First, we get the initial setup sorted, and then we mess on with the station.
That water's too far away. I can't be asked. We're going to do our house water.
I mean, do you want water delivering somewhere? Because I've got all the Walters.
Well, it'd be water at the bottom.
Yeah, well, I've got a pipe set up. I can just pipe it down. They've already delivered water. Oh. There is a successful water delivery system. Because the industrial fluid buffer at the top is full.
I honestly know where I'm taking this. I want to make wire with it, but my brain can't like compute. I'm like, I can't decide where to go. I also need to go back to the other one and probably flush that water by now.
While I'm home, I will.
Smells like, why do I use the water? Why do I put the stuff to use the water?
Well, is the rubber back? Oh, no, I think you're using it.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, I was gonna say.
No, I was just looking. I obviously don't have stuff for piping. The train is broken. No, that's just Ringer getting stuck at its own. I hate when you only have a single station on a train's route, and it's at the station. And it's like, oh, I can't get to my next destination. And you say, you're at the destination. Stop complaining. Ringer is literally throwing up a warning because it's at the Ringer station.
Oh.
It's baby Ringer. I mean, I love you. You carry 4 freight cars worth of stuff for me around, but I don't have any rubber in here. I don't think I've ever needed rubber, so I've never had to carry it. No, I've got plastic, not rubber. I think I honestly can't remember why I'm carrying plastic around.
That's why V-Rising's having such a popular thing. 1.0 came out.
V-Rising?
It's the vampire one.
Oh, okay.
If you remember that one.
I think we might have played like one game of it and then stopped.
I know I finished it, but I think we played a lot more than one game.
I only remember like one.
But it may have been a thing that I logged on and kept playing or whatever. You know, that That usual meanness. Oh wait, that's going the wrong way. It was the one that was slightly annoying in the fact that you
remember there were some problems we had with the game, but I couldn't honestly tell you
yeah,
what
it was
the
a
problem with
real-time
it.
thing. Real-time hours. So to send your followers out, you had to leave the server on. And it took like 24 hours to do a thing.
Right,
Yeah,
this route is
literally,
fine.
That's good, cool.
Let's get well. No, we want them.
I'm curious why so many people are so like hype on it. That's kind of cool. I noticed that streamer put like a server they put up. I was like tempted to join it, but I was just like, why is this in like server and such?
What do you play Helldivers via? You do it by Steam, don't you?
Oh, you're talking about the Helldivers news?
Yeah, by the PSN thing. Did it affect you, or were you not actively playing it around the time?
So, I didn't play around the time. Plus, it wasn't either actually put into thing. So,
oh, it was new sign-ups, was it?
No, so they were gonna go. Everyone has to sign in. So I think currently, if you have it on PC, you don't have to. But there is like you can, but it gets skipped every single time. Like it auto skips it or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
But PSN, we're about to go. You have to do it.
It's an odd
And
thing
this was
because
up to a month or
you have
2
to
months
for
of you not
PSN
having
you
to do
have
it.
to have a PlayStation because it doesn't make sense otherwise.
All it was you didn't have to like pay for anything. You just have to. Well, I don't know. Maybe you had to, but I think you just have to have an account. That's all it was. But it was the extra step. But literally, they were allowed to run for like a month or so without it on, and then it was always planned that it was going to be on. Just it was never said. So it was like. It was a kind of a bad thing on the developers, but it was more on Sony pressuring, like forcing them to do it.
Yeah.
Because I think it was like only 6 months and a few, like they knew, but it was like a few months just before thingy. But basically, it got massively panned because of that to tell Sony to jog on. And because it got so panned, they cancelled it the day before it was going to go active. So the thing never went active. So I think it was supposed to go active on the 6th, and on the 5th they went, we're cancelling it. It's funny because like the developers knew it was a bad thing. They even said like they knew about it, but this is all on Sony, and it's like massively tarnished Sony a bit. Like,
well, I can guess maybe it has to do with like the fact that they want to have it. You have to log into the PS. You know, like how Xbox Game Pass requires you to have an Xbox account or a Microsoft account or whatever. I guess that's them trying to do it, but like I know a lot of the complaints for it were about the fact that a lot of countries you're not allowed PlayStation Network accounts legally.
God knows how many countries there were. There was a big
So
list of it.
why Sony doesn't know that, and also the game base, the player base.
Yeah,
it's a bit mysterious.
I think it might have been more that thing, yeah. But it was like there was like basically don't want it to happen, and it got cancelled like the day before. Like it was to the point of the developers said they would fully refund anyone from those countries.
Yeah.
Like the people that made it, they were awesome. Sony wasn't.
Yeah, but I think it's the developers that are going to get the flack, because most people don't realise that half the time it's not the devs. It's not necessarily the developers of the game, sometimes it's the publishers, sometimes it's the... There is another set in the middle, isn't there? You've got the developers, publishers, and then sometimes there's someone else.
Yeah. But no, well, they might get some flack, but a lot of flack, and I mean a lot was aimed at Sony. Even though they were in the middle of it, it was all aimed at Sony. But yeah, that was pretty crazy.
I think what's pretty crazy is the 4 studios that have just been thingied by Microsoft.
Oh, yeah. Well,
considering the big games that have come out of 2 of them.
Yeah, Hive Irish. It's probably one of those things that they didn't get enough.
I know, but I don't know what games specifically Arcane linked to. I don't think it's the major Arcane, but that's the Dishonored series people.
I was just can you just search through publishers?
One of them I wasn't too bothered about. There's like one called Roundhouse, which seems to be like mobile games.
Yeah.
But that's just because I don't really play mobile games.
How am I mean, it's just so much casing was coming to here. And the casings is not coming to here.
Is something stuck?
It's possibly not that. It's possibly just the casing is getting eaten that much. I'm just checking. I don't know. I could also be. I might have accidentally sent it to the wrong. Like.
I'm gonna. Right. So now that I've got my ring road sort of connected as an actual ring, I'm going to see if I can get some of the Walters running without issue. I think sometimes though, the issue is nothing to do with the train route. I think it's to do with whether or not someone's at the station. Monroe is on its way to liquids.
Yeah, we shouldn't be eating the amount of thingy we're making. Like, I made it so we made so much more, but I got the filters on, so I don't know why it would be getting eaten if it's getting eaten somewhere. It could also be the fact that the water is a problem over there. Like, I don't have enough water storage over there, or water usage. Like, I have no water usage, and the water storage over there, I think, only lasts 20 minutes. Because you can't use water.
Well, Water 2 is moving forward, which is good, but is it going to... So, Walters 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 don't actually have any water on them. Walter 1, I think, is the only one that actually has water. But I just want to see if I can get them all to move.
Yeah, I need to start the process of wait, what the hell? I should not have that much module. Like, I need to start the process of this cable stuff. I just can't reload. That is the problem.
Yeah.
I think I've finally put it in.
I don't think you could have... Sorry.
You go.
I was just going to say, I'm slightly... So you can have 2 trains going to different stations going down the same track, but I don't think you can set a train to go to the same station. It doesn't ever. I think if I've got 2 Walters on, the other one will start moving after Walters left the liquid station.
Yeah.
So you've got to have them going through multiple stations in order to get more than 2 going to a station. Which seems odd, because Walter 2 should be right on Walter 1's heels, because it's nothing stopping him getting there. It's just stopping him getting into the station. But he's set off after. So... Well, the tracks are perfectly free for Walter too. Which either means I'm going to have a lot of midway stations for them to zing through. Or... so they at least get to a midpoint. Which seems like a waste, because I don't want to have that many stations everywhere. Or just... yeah, I don't know. Or lots of stations for drop-off. I don't even think Walter wants the one that takes water. He's not brought anything with him. This will be a good test of, like, seeing what they decide to do pathing-wise. Adding more trains is always useful for figuring out if I've overloaded the... I mean, no one else is sharing stations. It's just the two Walters at the moment. Because I think that might have been what was the problem with Iron Rocket and Copper Rocket, is the fact that they were sharing two stations.
Yeah.
They were like, oh, the station's full, I can't leave. You go to the station. It's like, yeah, but if you left your station, they would leave their station and you'd be fine.
If you leave a station to a station to a station...
basically, both trains needed to leave the station at the same time in order to be able to go to the other station. But they wouldn't because they could see that a train was in the other station.
Brain.
I guess that's why you make... that one. Okay, Walter 2 set off. Is Walter 1 in the station? Yeah, Walter 1's in the station.
Right.
Yeah, so because that stopped at that sign... Walter's gone.
Why?
No, he's not. You gotta go.
I thought the train takes everything from the station.
It takes what it can via its bag, if its bag's full. Also, it doesn't... it'll take whatever it wants. It depends on what you set up. If you've got the train station set up to only transfer all stuff... if you want the train to leave when it's full, you've got to have a setting in the train.
Oh,
why is Walter 1 not leaving?
It's just Walter. The train, the entire thing. It seems.
What's wrong? You should have set off by now.
Oh. I'll be right enough to do some water movement. Yeah, I did go.
Walter 1, are you gonna go? Coal and bauxite is having an issue. I don't want coal and bauxite having an issue. Right, Walter 1 has finally figured out what it's doing.
Oh wait, coal and bauxite's having an issue.
Yeah, but I think it's purely because of Walter 1.
Could you please assassinate Walter 1, please?
Trust me, I'm trying.
I realise my issue now.
Right, coal and bauxite is now going. I literally do not understand why Walter waited for so long.
Did not happen? Oh my god. Wait, why could I get under that before? Oh, you. I hate when it lags and I'm like trying to just like look off an edge so it jumps me off the edge.
Just you can stop yourself falling.
I can't when it's lagging. If it's lagging, I'm gonna be 12 feet that way. Oh, is that? Why not? Just put this back on. It's in line, it's not actually in line. Right. Each one of these is 10 minutes worth. But that one's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I got an hour and 20 minutes before this entire thing should be filled up. That is so stupid.
Are you talking about the trains?
No, I'm talking about the water. So each of the machines that does aluminium makes 120 water per minute, which I don't have a way to get rid of. Other than literally storing it until it's storing and then emptying the fluid out of the system. But I have to come and manually do that emptying. So in 1 hour 20 minutes I have to come back and like empty the fluids.
Yeah, I'll look at the fluids in a bit. I think I know the solution.
It was like I tried bottling it and making it plastic bottles, but it uses way too much plastic in comparison to water. And then I was gonna look at nuclear power plants, but they don't use that much, and I don't want to have to make plutonium, uranium power cells mostly. So as I say, my current method is just super extendo storage water. Because I put under like...
I'm about to break a load of trains.
Does it 1 hour 20? Yes, I put 8. Oh, that's bad if that's a full train setup. Oh, if that's a... Oh, that's just bad. I don't know why you shut down, but yeah.
Yeah, I know what I did. It's like I'm about to cause a lot of pandemonium here. Yeah. It should be fine. I just turned the station around, that was all.
That's fine, it was just like, hopefully it doesn't cause a problem for you.
It doesn't, but it was like, I want to rejiggy the stuff around the building, but I need to make sure all the stations and stuff are facing the right way.
Is that anything? No. Where's the bauxite train gone? Oh.
I would assume it's gone to bauxite.
No, it was literally underused. I couldn't see it. I think I tried hovering over there, but I just assumed it was the train that you had. Or like a...
No.
like a train
Both the Walters. Both the Walters are on the track, actually. Because they don't have to go to the same place.
Nice.
As long as the free pot on the actual single shared station is like fine. If it takes them a while to get back on the station they were coming from, it might be alright.
Holy smokes, coal and bauxite has to go that far out. I don't understand why there was such a delay.
Oh, why is he going all the way out there? He should be using his own track.
The good part is, if he's still bringing the amount that's there, then it should be enough to survive the time he's away.
Check the track or something. I don't know why you decided to go that way.
Where did I put...
I mean, his original circle is still hooked up, so... Unless he decided he needed to go that way for some reason. Anyway.
Ugh. I'm just now at a loss of what to do. Like, I need to do cables. That's basically it. I can't remember trying to do that many cables. Like, that cables. Like, it doesn't need that much water. It just needs lots of refineries. So I could try to bring it all the way over there. I think that's why I'll bring it then. I'd try to use my jetpack at last second, but seems no. There it is. Where's the cut through? Ah, come on. Come on. Come on. Bring it to the water. To the water.
You want water?
I'm just bringing it to some water. It's kind of local. Somewhere close to it at least. Just making the big process.
It's on its way back, colon bauxite, so... Oh, bauxite, why are you going where you went? Right. I'll wait till after colon bauxite's gone through because I need to destroy a station again. This might put a lot of batteries in my bag. Do I have space for the bag? No, I'm not destroying the batteries, I'm destroying the station.
Just so you're aware, I'm not making batteries currently.
I know, but there's I mean, I don't really need them.
That's the reason that no one's making them, because I don't need them, and there's nothing in the processing that needs it anymore.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Choo-Choo. I didn't realise you were already here. No. Sorry, Sorry. Who was that?
You.
Walter. Sorry, Walter.
Sorry, that guy.
It's like, who are you again?
Which one are you? Which one of my many children are you? Mom.
Oops, that's the wrong type of train, and I'm on the wrong setup for my shoes.
Oh, steel. Okay, but the steel pipes are over here, so I'm going here first.
Batteries stay here with Brony. I need to move it slightly. Walter, why can't you move? Right. Walter, I'm going to set you to go to the upper east side. Then at least you're not in there. I mean, it's quite literally going.
Holy smokes.
Walter, you should be able to at least leave the station.
I was like, do you know what? I'll chuck a, like, you know, the fourth object we make? Or the fourth object thing. I was like, I'll chuck that into the system because we had spare.
Walter's going to cause the trains to slow down again.
It spikes so hard. What am I here for?
Or is it Alpha that's causing the trouble with Walter?
Mars.
I do not understand the train logic. Why is Walter 1 not leaving the station?
Yes.
Nope, I'm off in the sky again. He's causing bauxite and everyone else to be slowed down. I mean, Alpha's just arrived and Alpha's gonna have both. Or has he left? It's just...
Concrete.
I don't
Concrete,
understand,
baby.
Walter. Why you
Oh, I
can't
didn't even take enough mods.
leave the station, is it?
Need more motors.
Right. Bauxite just left.
Didn't mean to make that many mods.
But has stalled? Why are you waiting? Or who are you waiting for? All the bauxite is waiting for something. Walter, I'm going to take over because you're in the way here. I think you are actually stalling. Walter 2 is then stalling the guys behind him. Yeah, so Walter 1, who was refusing to leave the station, was blocking Walter 2, who was blocking the coal bauxite, who was then blocking Walter 1.
Oh. Are they all just stuck at the base?
Actually, no.
station?
Sorry. Walter 2 was being blocked by Walter 1, who refused to leave the station. Walter 2 was blocking coal and bauxite. Coal and bauxite was stopping Alpha, and Alpha was the one getting in the way of Walter 1.
Alpha.
You are... Supposed to be driving. Walter 2 is ready to leave. Why aren't you ready to leave, Walter?
Walter!
Walter! Walter, why aren't you ready to leave? Whose path are you fighting with now? You can't be calling Bauxite and it can't be Alpha. They're miles away. Are you fighting with Walter 2 again? He's behind you, you know.
Walter!
Right, we're going to have to take control of Walter 1 and rush, because otherwise Walter 2 is going to be in our back. And then we're also going to have Alpha just coming out of nowhere. Because the trains don't take into consideration the manual ones. Oh, I need to take that off there. Walter is now being released into the wild.
There's a lot of refineries.
Let's remove this.
I made a mistake.
Okay. My game was being slightly glitchy for a second then.
It was an autosave. Might be not too far from the base, but... Damn it. Damn it, Leroy.
I need to link you up. I need to link you up. Standing. I need to break a load of things and then I need to quickly fix them. Actually, no, they're yeah, they're in temporary broken. It's
Okay.
fine.
I am slowly going insane. Look. Constantly just like making a new process to fix an old process to make a new process to fix an old process.
Completely broke it again. Need to stop doing that.
It'd be helpful.
Really, I should have the power to one of my long-term ones, but...
Hitting down. Do. That's what that means. So, yeah, just extend that side a tad bit. Oh, come on. Oh, there we go. One murder player.
Is Colin Bauxite still refusing to... No, Colin Bauxite is broke.
Oh, no.
The tubes! Sorry, I'll fix it.
When in doubt, the tubes will never let you down.
I was just waiting an unusually long time. Is it because of the Walters again?
On me.
No, Walter 1 and Walter 2 haven't made it back home yet, so...
This is so weird because it's like, this is probably a job I should have done way ages ago because there's wires, but I just haven't needed to, and then it's suddenly like, oh, we're like massively out of wires. Like, when did this occur and why?
The character's just permanently carrying the little truck around now. I think it's just an
Attachment at this point.
an eternal brief now. Right, Bauxite, what's your issue? You could be going all the way around.
Now, I understand your concern, but I could also go the wrong way.
I don't understand what's wrong with calling on Bauxite. You. What is wrong with you? Absolutely nothing.
I got a bit of a gap between it.
I tried toggling the train. The next thing is to move it forward manually and then set it off.
Yep.
Which will either succeed or have it just stop instantly and once again yell at me.
Have you tried turning it on and off again? Ah. Right, what am I doing? Okay, yeah, it's Catrium. Fuck, it's a blah. Blah 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 blah.
Ah! Do-do-do-do. Oh, I'm going the opposite direction to what I did this end. It is. I'm just moving it along like one thing.
Right, what was this one? This one's just cable. I mean, Oh wait, I don't even need to press E. Oh my god. Well, that saves me more time in the future.
What?
So you can copy and paste settings, which I already knew. You don't actually need to open up the machine. You can paste it from the outside.
Yeah.
It just means I don't have to press E to like look at it every time. Just have to look at it, and as long as it highlights, like as long as it says the configure button, I can just paste it preemptively. What is this? Is this set up correctly? Probably not. Oh, maybe I did it all. So this is 12 catch rooms. How many catch rooms is it per thing?
Catch room.
It's 5 to 4 of these. Well, and that, and that. Cool.
I think Kyatria might be stuck, I'm sorry. I'm doing a little railway revamp at the same time, but I know there's an alternate path for it. So it should still be moving, but it just... I don't think it's moved. Has it moved? No, it's still back there. There must be a signal issue close to base, so... I'm sort of getting a path started on one side while also walking back, so sorry it's taking a while to get you the fix.
I'm doing a different project right now, so it doesn't bother me too much. It's basically just that is just the thing that slows down the end goal, I guess.
Yay! More. I don't know. I'm joking. When do you want to enter it? Because it's 10. Well, it's 5 to 10. 4 to 10?
4 to 10. If you want to still do train stuff, I can leave it on.
I probably should start looking through my footage.
Yeah.
Decreasing it a little.
We'll call it at 10 then. Just gonna... what's the pen in this? Right. Oh, I'm gonna start the red. Count is on. Raid. Zorn. Thank you for everyone and anyone who is watching. Thank you, Zombie, for earlier. It was good to have the conversation. Thank you. I know there's someone else now that I've seen. Chunky and Puggy. Thank you. You're all lovely people. And I hope you have a lovely life. Anyone else that's in the background there I haven't named, thank you.
Oh no.
You're always lovely people.
Yeah, I'm crashing. No,
Also,
probably not, sir.
But yes. I will see you all later. Have fun watching Zon. She's playing the 1.0 V Rising. Doesn't look crazy far into it, but yeah. Have fun. Ciao for now.
I want to fix all the box. Like, oh yeah, that's my main issue.
Lots of text.
What do you have to try? I'm gonna send you on a wild goose chase box night. By that I mean I'm gonna send you out the fields. Everybody slow down. Is it Walter? Is it Walter? Walter 1 is stuck. I trained somewhere it's causing issues. Right, we're gonna send the Walters home. No, this is not a train station. Train. Walter 1. I want you to go back to Monroe Falls, but leave. Walter 2. I want you to go to Monroe 2. Please. You want to go around the outside track? You can go around the outside track. Right. What to do? Turn off so you stop yelling at people. Right. Chris, I've fixed coal and bauxite, but you might not be happy about the path I've decided to go for. I've basically sent it out onto the ring road because I can't be bothered figuring out or spending time figuring out how to fix it right now.
Fine. I'm just AFK. I'm just watching the person.
So, yeah. The coal and bauxite will work, it's just going to take longer for now. Till I get the roads fixed some more. Didn't work on what I wanted to work on necessarily, but still worked on the trains. So that's good. An experiment with Spotify. Oh. Just here.
Welcome to the end of this video. If you liked what you saw and want some more, hit the subscribe button to get notifications for new uploads, or dive into our current backlog through the videos and playlists popping up on the screen. Help me and the channel grow with a like and a comment, and consider checking out the social links in the description below. Finally, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.